Okay folks, if you're using Cubase 10 along with the Steinberg UR44c interface, last night I got an update for Windows 10. I turned my computer on this morning and they weren't talking to one another. Couldn't hear any audio or MIDI. I was also getting an elicenter error message. And when I opened it up, you've got the wee keys at the top, you've got the dongle, and there's a wee hard drive. The wee hard drive was kind of yellowed out, and there was an error message in there. What a farting about, man. Really stressed out trying to suss this. So you know what it's like. And what I had to do, actually, I had to uninstall the e-licenser. And I had to reinstall the e-licenser. And what I was getting this message as well. This is it's telling you that it's got missing ports. This is the sound card. This is a UR44c. It's got like the 6 ports are all grayed out, and I could not use this and wasn't talking. So even though I'd reinstalled that, it still wasn't working. And I was going, what the hell was happening, man? I don't know what it is. And obviously, I'm already in Cubase. I could open up Cubase. And the one of the things I couldn't see in Cubase was the window down here. Let's find this window. Now, the UR44 has got its own wee mixer window. That's there. That wee window there, that wasn't appearing on Cubase. Because when you're in Cubase, what it does, bring this up. When you're in Cubase, you've got, down the side here, you've got the UR44 should be in there. That was missing, this window here. And again, it goes to that. So that was completely missing. That wasn't even in the program. And I couldn't even open up that window. That would just come up with saying missing ports. I forget what it was. It was a while ago since I looked at it because I was too busy trying to find other things. But when you do go to click on that via the windows and the programs and all that in there, it will come up as just as missing. A wee smaller box that'll appear and it will tell you that it's actually missing. So, and how did we fix it? This is what we had to do. If we go to Windows itself, it actually says in Windows, you can go straight, if you've got Cubase sitting open, just go to the help file at the top and it'll take you to this page. Everything seems to be online, so you need to go online. And it's basically saying, after a major Windows 10 update, the tools for UR software does not work correctly anymore, which is a major pain in the ass, because it's got me worried. Does it mean every time I get an update off of Windows, I'm going to have to uninstall programs and reinstall them? Because what I have to do is I had to uninstall the e-licenser and then reinstall it. And now in this window, it says Windows 10 tools for UR preparing to install. Now, it tells you what you have to do. You need to uninstall. You'll find that if we go back down to the Windows here, down to the very bottom, on my machine anyway, it's at the very bottom there. It's the Yamaha Steinberg USB driver. Just go in there and uninstall it. You'll need to get into the program files to do it because it doesn't give you an uninstall for there, which is strange because when we got to the Steinberger, the same URC, that's actually called the DSP Mix FX URC. But when you get into there and you pop that down, it does, oops, I didn't want to do that. I'll start again, sorry about that, folks. I should have right-clicked that. That's what I should have done. I should have right-clicked that. Where are you bugger? Right click on it, and it says uninstall there. But when you hit the uninstall, and I'm not going to do it, it will take you to program files. Normally in Windows, when there's an uninstall on the actual program there under the Windows category, that would automatically uninstall that. But this somehow Windows 10 sends you to the program files. So what you end up having to do, you end up having to go to the program files, and I've already got that over here under the control panel, and it's under, where are we? Where are you, bugger? Sorry for this pause, folks. Programs and features. So if we get into programs and features, you're just going to have to get in there. There it's down there. There's the Steinberg, the Yamaha. You're going to have to uninstall that. And then you'll also find there's a Steinberger URC applications. You have to uninstall that. And what that's going to do, that's going to uninstall the tools program that allows this to talk to Cubase. So once you uninstall both of those, let's get back to here. You've got that one there. It tells you to do it in there. And And this is the Yamaha window. The thing is, this is the problem here, folks. I'm wondering maybe if you just don't do what I done and just come to here and just update the driver. Maybe that's all I had to do. But I was running in circles and I didn't know what I was doing. So what you're going to have to do is, but it does tell you should uninstall it, because one of the messages I was getting earlier on is saying it's unrecoverable. So it meant that the program must have had some sort of serious major conflict with Windows 10, therefore telling you just to uninstall the driver, uninstall the tools, and reinstall them. So what you want to do, bring in the tools first. The thing about the tools program, I've noticed the driver that's inside the tools program is actually 2.0.2, whereas the driver here is 2.3. So who knows, maybe you could try that yourself, give that a try without uninstalling everything. And if it doesn't work, you're going to have to install it anyway. So uninstall the tools program, then uninstall the Yamaha Steinberger driver, then reinstall the tools program, reinstall the USB driver, and then it should be working. That'll appear, everything will appear. Just shut down, do a reboot, restart, and then it should go. It's not working for me, folks. It's major, unbelievably major. I've done a few videos on this today, and I'm effing and blinding. And I don't think you would have watched it because I'm raging. I just wish Microsoft would talk to all the other companies out there before they put out updates and just get their input just to make sure there aren't any major conflicts. Because it's us the people. We can't sue Microsoft. We can't sue these software companies because they put up these wee disclosure things saying if you don't accept this, then you can't install it. So we need to accept it, and we have no legal recourse because we've been forced into sign things against our will, even though we know Microsoft and its updates, because they've been like that in the past, and you know you have Microsoft. So you know how to fix your computer now if they're not talking to one another. Just uninstall them and reinstall them. I spent all day doing this and I'm still really pissed off.